So, to all the BMW lovers, we're back. So, as you can see, I'm alone today. Tiago's not here. He threw a fit, didn't want to work on my BMW, so he left. No, I'm kidding, Shem. He's busy working, but there's a couple of things that we need to get done on this old girl. You'll see, since we got this pipe out, and you guys would have seen with that previous start, we decided to get some things done while it's away. So you'll see here, this flex pipe is all wrong. This shouldn't be open. These welds look bad, and the one on the other side is actually a bit worse. Right? So the plan today is to get these sorted. I have a little bit of an issue in my cooling system as well that I'm hoping to get sorted as well, and yeah, put it back together because we didn't put the sway bar back in yesterday, Friday. So let's try that, see how it goes, and hopefully get it back on the road. So I don't know if you guys remember how it looked on the other side, but this is a much bigger problem, right? So I'm trying to get underneath. I don't know if you can see those coils, those leads there for the coil packs. I need to get underneath there. There's a heat shield under there, and that's where the actual manifold comes out. So if you look under there, below the coil packs, there's like that flat sheet of metal, and somewhere under that whole mess is where I need to get my spanner into to hold up the to brace the bolt from the top that I need to take apart from the bottom. It's not a Toyota, so what could go wrong? This was so much easier when there were other people. But yeah, Aluta Continua. I need to see, so let me show you what I'm talking about. On the other side, I'm able to get to it because there's nothing in the way. So if you look down here, you see there's the leads for the coil packs, and then right under there's an empty bolt. That's where the one bolts to, and then the one in front is just over there behind that coil pack, and that one was much easier to get to. I actually don't know how I'm going to do this yet, but I do need to get it out because, like I said, these flex pipes were pretty much destroyed. There's no use for them anymore. And the alternative then would be to just put this one back and act like I never wanted to do it in the first place. So we'll just have to see how it goes. So it really does turn out that this is the harder side. I don't even know how I'm going to show this to you. So this pipe here goes up all the way there to the top, right? Now, there's no way I'm going to manage to get this out from under here. Oh, maybe there is, but I'm just not willing to. I can't even show it to you. It's in such a weird place. Let me see if I can see it from the side. Nope, I can't even show it to you. Anyway, it's all the way behind those. You can see the pipe going there. Then there's this pipe here is the shorter one, and here's the thing for that. And it looks very similar to that, but all the way back in there. Let me see. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better, but no, that's not the right one either. The actual spring bolt for it is facing downward. So what we're going to try is to come up here to the top, and like I showed you earlier, all the things are behind here, so we're gonna we're going to take all of these out and see if we can't get to both of them from the top. Hold it from the bottom with the spanner, and then try and take it off from the top. But yeah, seems like it's going to be one of those days. It's not even afternoon yet or midday yet, but so we got these bottles off here. It wasn't really that hard. It was a bolt over here holding them down, and then it has a slider over here. So there's a bottle over there, and obviously it's going to make a mess and whatever, but it's just a matter of taking out these hoses. So there's a clip-on hose here, this one here for the window washers, and this one here for the headlight washers. All right, pretty simple. Now the bolt that we're trying to get off was this one, right? And underneath it, right in there where my hand is, I can't show it to you now, but you would have to fish your hand through there. There is that. So you may be asking yourself, that's an odd looking bolt and spanner connection. Yeah, that's because this broke while we were taking it off. So not only do I need to fix an exhaust leak, I also then need to, fortunately I can probably still use the spring, but I'll need to go find a bolt. But anyway, the spanner, see where the spanner is there? You'll have to fish a spanner through there, put it inside, and that's how you get it out. So, I mean, that's already broken, can't really use that anymore, so now we're gonna have to go and check for the other bolt and try to get that one out. But once that's out, then I can take the flex pipes and go and get them measured to buy the right ones, and then it can be rewelded and that problem is sorted, and then obviously get a bolt. Alright, after a bunch of oohing and ahhing, we've gotten that bolt out. So that was the bolt that was holding it. So it was that one there. Don't know if you can see it. There's a bolt under there, and there's a bolt over here. Alright, that's the one that was holding the pipe that had the flex pipes on them. So we had to take the heat shield off. We had to take the window washer and headlight washer fluid box off. And yeah, this one was worse than the other one actually in terms of wear, but those are the two that I'm gonna go get looked at now. And then, yeah, we'll come back to show you more of what's happening here. Alright, so I am back with this Oki over here, and we got our exhaust back, guys. So I need to get underneath the car. Fingers crossed that I can do it without taking the suspension back off again. If I do, then I need to jack the car first, which I don't really want to do because it was so difficult last time putting everything back in. But now that the exhausts are back, we'll talk about these in a little bit. Ended up deleting the flex pipes. Can put that back in, and then if we can get it done today, then there's a little bit of a surprise as far as the rest of the exhaust. But yeah, let's get to work and see if everything goes right. So I need to now try and remember which pipe came out of which side. And on that particular side, I need to remember whether it's the front one or the back one. Somehow. Where's Tiago, you may ask? I don't know. Maybe call him and find out. These Toyota lovers only work when they feel like it, when it suits them, when you're working on Toyotas. So he could be anywhere. But as of right now, I need to figure out this stuff so I could potentially get the car to where it needs to go next for some upgrades, if I can find the right size tool for this. I mean, really, We've already done this before. Why am I struggling again? But anyway, I'm gonna try and record as much as I can because I also can't see what you guys can see. And if not, then you'll just get periodic updates. That's pretty much the only way that I can record this video. Right guys, so after much struggling, I'll show you what it looks like from the top. We managed to get the two exhausts in. I really did try to put the exhaust in without bringing the control arm and stuff down. It just wasn't happening. No control arm drop links and the sway bar down. Just wasn't happening. So yeah, I just eventually decided to drop the whole thing. It's now out. Well, this part is out, but we managed to get these in. Such a mission to shoot, but you guys saw in the other video, they go forward and up there and joins to the manifold. I'll show you what you need to do now. This job is practically impossible with one person. So what we effectively had to do was Clarence was at the bottom feeding the pipes up, and I had to balance the bolt. So you see how there's a spanner down there. So I was holding onto that spanner. There's another bolt, if you follow my finger up here where you see it wiggling behind the shield, just here. And there's another one behind the front shield just here. And then the other bolt is over here, and the one that the spanner is on. Such a mission. This side is going to be a little bit easier, or at least I found that it's a little bit easier. So once we're done buttoning everything up on that side, then we're going to put it in here. So the one bolt goes in here. We didn't take out the one at the back, and then the other one goes in over there. If you follow the spanner over there. So yeah, she's almost back on the road pretty much after that. And I just need to put all these bottles back in, and then yeah, Bob's my mother's brother. Alright, after much agony, we've managed to get everything in. Started the car, can't hear any leaks. It's far more, ooh, this is toasty. It's far more boring than what you guys heard the last time, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. But yeah, there you can see where the flex pipe used to be, the first one. Over there and over there. It's already gotten warm. It actually sounds better. So I'm excited to hear what happens once these Okies are out and we put an X pipe. It actually does sound a lot better. Maybe we'll do a young flyby or whatever the case may be. However, now the serious work. So you'll see the wheels pushed all the way forward here because this bar is out and you can't put the exhaust in unless the bar, oh, and I forgot to say, the heat shield that was by the starter actually arced on the starter, and the car nearly caught fire. But alas, we prevailed. So we bent that heat shield out of the way. So be careful if you're going to do it. Watch the heat shield. Going to put this suspension back in. And from the top, this one is easier to do, to find. This first one over here is easier to find from here on the top. That one is easier to find from the bottom. That one over there. And then on the other side, it's actually easier to do the ones that are on the inside, where the spring is coming in from the bottom, and the one on the outside where the spring is coming in from the top. That's how it was when we took it out, so that's how we put it back in. On this side, both of the springs are on the top. So yeah, I'm gonna put that heat shield back in that goes over here. Then I'm gonna put the bottle back in, and yeah, that'll be it for exhaust at least. All right, so what's this thing? We're finally done. Yeah, getting this thing in is a mission, but the bottles are in, the heat shield is in. I need to fill water in the car because we loosened that thing, we're chasing a leak. But yeah, man, getting this bracing here underneath. Where are you looking? Over here. Getting this bracing in underneath here not child's play. Took 3 guys, and one of us had to turn the steering wheel. Oh, also, if you're watching this video, the bolts that go underneath here that go for the exhaust down here, yeah, the one on the inside, the spring should actually go in at the bottom, because what we did was we put the spring in at the top, and then the heat shield that goes on top of them wouldn't go through. But yeah, the car's done. Need to put water in it and then closing up. I was hoping to drop the car off where it needs to go after this now, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We just don't have the time for it right now. It's too late. But at least, at bare minimum, she's on the road. So, oh man, damn, it feels good to be driving this car again. So I'm about to get to Tiago. Car drove solid. I was stuck in a bit of traffic that was stressful, but otherwise we're pretty much here. Made it back in one piece. Car didn't overheat, thank God, even though there was a bit of traffic. Sounds good. It actually, I can hear it. I hear the car less on the inside, but there's still some things I need to do. It's not got brake fluid in it, so doing risky things like this is not the smartest. But yeah, let's see where this muhu is. Where were you the whole video? The whole video, 3 days, bro. Working on my own, stressing. Sounding decent, huh?
That's been a long time.
But yeah, the video's not done yet, guys. Just so you know, the video's not done yet. Finally,
It's back.
it drove properly. I need to put in some hydraulic fluid.
It even sounds better. The street smells like old BMW again. It's lovely.
Yeah. It was missing.
Smells rich.
It really was missing.
Smells amazing.
But yeah, tomorrow I'm doing some things.
Congratulations on getting your car back.
I thank you.
Okay, bye. I won't see you later.
Power to your morning, people. If you know where that's from, then you have a little bit of a hint as to what's going on now with the car. It is the next morning after we finished putting it back together. Just need to stop at the garage to do some checks, oil, water, all those kinds of things. And then, yeah, I guess I'm taking the car over to where it needs to go. Yeah, let's go get it. And we've made it, guys. We made it to Power Pipes. I see Zakes' cars here, so I'm gonna drive inside and then see what's going on. There's Zakes' car over there. He calls it the Power something or other. But yeah, let me see if I can get his attention and go and speak to him. Right, guys, so yeah, we're here at Power. I'm on my way out here. I had a long conversation with Zakes, but yeah, the next time you see this car, it will be sorted, guys. So I need to bring the car back. The next time you see this car, it will be driving out of this space. So click in the middle of this video here to subscribe. Click on this side to see the most recent BMW video, or at least the playlist. And click on that side to see the most recent video that we shot.